Fatima is going all types of crazy on Hayden's car. But sis, I know you had this to handle, but Zach is in jail. Can we go deal with that first? Calvin is confronting Sabrina on her date with Bio, and Karen is still talking about how Zach loves her. What's good, y'all? Sugar Sis Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV, your #1 source for sisters content on this here Rihanna's internet. You should really join the tribe and hit subscribe if you are new. If you are coming back, thank you so much for returning and checking out this video. In this video, we are going to be talking about episode 11 and what we can expect as we see the end of episode preview from episode 10. I'm going to break that down, and then of course once they release the episode 11 trailer, I will come back. So you got to be subscribed so that you don't miss out on that tea as well. But for now, I'm going to break down the episode 11 preview. All right, y'all, as I mentioned, Fatima is going all types of crazy on Hayden's car, and it's funny because you don't have no crutches, you ain't got no neck brace, you seem to be moving about now that she got this bat and she looking all deranged up in the eyes, ready to end it all for you. Fatima made a call last episode, called Hayden and told him that he is dead, and she mean what she say. She means what she say. She's pissed. She thinks that Hayden is behind getting Zach arrested, and honestly right now, y'all, I am too. Even though I know it's a far stretch, it's not necessarily a super clear slam dunk of a thing. Hayden could be telling the truth, but at the end of the day, he has definitely done enough to warrant his car windows getting busted, his house windows getting busted, and maybe him getting knocked in the knees real quick with the bat as well. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Then from there, we get to see Andi welcoming Gary into the penthouse. This is the first time we're seeing him in it, even though he bought it for her. Gary's back on our screens next week. Prepare yourselves. We get the voiceover of her saying that Robin is flying into town tonight. Girl, why does he need to know this? This is one of the things that make me really believe that Andi is not necessarily looking for love. She's really kind of looking for attention, and I hate that for her, because even her bringing up Robin in this case is really just to see if she can get a response out of Gary and see if she can get additional attention from him or how he's going to react. And girl, you know how he's going to react. He's jealous. He's weird, he's possessive, he's controlling. Why aren't we done? But as Danni mentioned last episode, she is not tired yet, y'all, so we will continue to have to suffer on this roller coaster that is Andi and Gary until Gary does something that actually gets her to rock bottom and or her breaking point. We actually get short clips of their dialogue in this preview. Take a look.
He's not me.
What if he's better?
He doesn't know you like I know you.
Gary responds, he ain't me. Then she says, well, what if he's better? Gary says, he don't know you like I know you. Gary, it's all fine and good that you know that she likes nice things and that she's materialistic and might be a little bit shallow, but do you know how to love the girl? That seems to be the one thing that you don't seem to get right on any of these tests, and then you keep wondering why you failing, bro. It's not working out because you don't actually love her. Honestly, it feels like this is a conquest for him to tackle or to master. It feels like the challenge of her telling him no is just making him double down even more, just out of sport, because who is any woman to tell him no? He's Gary Borders, tall, dark, and handsome with a lot of money. Bump love, girl, I could buy the world over for you. What do you mean no? She just means no. I'm hoping the second half of season 4 we get a little bit more clarity around what is it that Gary actually wants, because honestly, it's not clear. Even with him showering with her with all these gifts and continuing to say that he loves her and he's sorry, even though he doesn't seem to be behaving in the ways that would show that he loves her and he's sorry, it's still not clear to me what he actually wants. Personally, I feel like right now he just wants her to take him back so that he knows that he can get her back, but he doesn't actually want Andi. And the moment that she decides to forgive all and to move forward with him, he's going to move forward with going back to cheating and finding somebody else and on to another adventure or woman to conquest. Don't say nobody ain't warned you, Andi girl, because you still in danger, honey. From there, we go to Q and Maurice, because Maurice can't fathom the fact that Q is sleeping outside on the street, so he invites him in to come and sleep on the couch. And that ultimately, y'all, is probably going to turn into them having sex, because oh, Q needs to take a shower. Oh, Q needs to get butt naked in this living room. Oh my God, I just can't resist this dark chocolate man with this big old you know what. Maurice, I hate this for you, and I definitely expect better. I thought more of you, but I guess if you need to go ahead and scratch that itch with this damn menace and serial criminal, then I guess we don't really have a choice. And I guess I can't keep kicking and screaming and complaining about seeing Q and hearing about Q when it comes to Maurice's storyline. So we just gonna have to wait it out, bite our tongues, and watch the foolishness unfold. Then from there we get to see Zach with Jake. I guess he's just released out of custody at the jail. Jake says, what are you going to tell him? And Zach's like, that's not my kid. Y'all, my fingers are crossed that this is not Zach's kid. However, some of the interviews that have been done out and about around leads me to believe that this might actually wind up being his kid, but I'm gonna go ahead and stay in my little bubble for right now of this is not Zach's kid, and I'm just gonna stay here because I do not want to see this happen. I hate this for Zach's character. It's going to send everything into a complete and utter tailspin. It would add additional drama, and we are watching a drama, but again, I hate that for Zach's character. I hate that for what it's going to do to Karen. What's it going to do for Fatima? I just hate it all around. And then shortly after that clip, we go to Danni and Karen. Karen is over at Danny's house, and Danni is saying he moved on, he's happy, and then we get the clips of Karen saying he loves me, he said it. I think that this is honestly some trailer magic working, because I do believe that we are in the process of watching Karen grieve and move forward and move through this breakup. And while she is speaking on the fact that Zach does love her, because he does, and he did say it, so all of y'all are saying that he never said that or that's not the case. He actually did say it. He has said it multiple times. It is the case. I don't think it is as it seems in this trailer. I don't think it's her trying to convince herself to go after Zach. It would seem very weird for that to happen after she just had this conversation with Fatima, where I felt like she was being very honest and open and discussing like, no, she doesn't want Zach back, but she's having a problem with processing the fact that he's moved on and is doing so well, and all of this stuff happened after her, and she had been waiting for years for it to happen with her. So I'm really looking forward to this conversation with Danni and Karen. Hopefully they can get to a really, really good place. I would love if Danny's able to reveal a little bit about what's going on with her, with Karen as well, like we saw with her and Andi. She mentions, Andi brings up Preston and they talk a little bit about it, but I would love if Danni would start to open up with her sisters about where she's at with her relationship, where she's at with dating, period, and not just be a sounding board and giving advice to people, but able to get a little bit more of an open and honest perspective of what she's going through, in the hopes of maybe her making some different decisions and opening up as well. And then before the trailer ends, we get the call back to Calvin interrupting the date with Sabrina and Bio, and he's like, I needed to pay this dude back. He interrupted our date, so why not interrupt y'all's? And while I'm not here for it, y'all, I'm actually here for the spectacle of it all. Calvin's going to embarrass himself, and I'm kind of here to see it. It's going to be a little nice train wreck or a little nice car crash that you can't really turn away from. And hey, we watching a drama, so I'm completely here for it. I will post this trailer on my Instagram, so go ahead and follow me at ericavane.com on Instagram and go ahead and check it out and watch it in full. Once I have the trailer, I will post that as well, so that we have it going into the mid-season finale. I'm looking forward to this mid-season finale to be an explosive episode with a bunch of things revealed, as well as ways for us to be launched into the second half of season 4 with freshness in a lot of these storylines. The episodes have definitely been picking up as of late and getting even more juicy, so I'm looking forward to this mid-season finale for sure. Let me know what your predictions, theories, and thoughts are in the comment section down below. Give this video a like if you liked it, and subscribe again if you made it all the way to the end of the video and you have yet to subscribe to the channel. I think that you should definitely join the tribe. You can check out my episode 10 breakdown here, as well as get into my live from after the show last night right here, and I'll see you in the next one.